I've never liked anybody to approach me. I need them to allow me to approach them. Because I'm very anxious. So if you come at me, I will shut down immediately.
Honey, if a guy has to wait for you to approach him, he's never going on a date with you.
That's fine. Then he can move on. I don't need to go on a date with him either.
So
too nervous to do it.
Okay, so we don't have to name names, obviously, but have you had a bunch of like ex-boyfriends in the past before you got into porn?
Yeah. It sounds terrible, but yeah, I am definitely a like relationship oriented person. So yeah, I've like had many relationships. Not all of them are like I'm not like a fast hookup type girl. Like I definitely like went through that. I call it a hocation phase.
Your hoe phase.
My hoe phase.
What age was that?
That was the age between between like 19 and 23.
Ding, 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 ding. Of course it was.
Yeah. It was wild. Those were my like heavy drug using days. Like heavy. Oh my God.
Okay. And so in that time, you said you were more of a hoe and less of a, I'm just using your words.
No. It's absolutely correct.
But you wouldn't date exclusively during that time, right?
Yeah, no. During that time, I was like very not into dating and like didn't want to date anyone, like wasn't down. I only wanted to like go out to bars and hook up with random dudes in the bathroom.
I hope you're paying attention, guys. And hook up with random dudes in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or outside.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's not. I mean, I'm not surprised. I know you. We've worked together. I'm not shocked at all at any of this stuff.
Especially back when my drinking days. Oh my God, you get a little bit of alcohol in me, and like it doesn't matter who you are, where you are, how old you are, what you are. I don't fucking care. I'm going down there, and you can't stop me. Okay,
so there we go, guys. If you want to pick up Bella Roland, just get it drunk.
It's not easy. I don't often drink. Like you can buy me all the shots you want at a bar, which do still happen. And I do just give them to someone else.
Really?
Yeah.
So were you ever like in a bar and like dudes offering you shots and you're just like getting them all for your girlfriends?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about it? Okay. That has happened multiple times, I assume? There's multiple instances you can recall when you've been in a bar and a dude's buying you shots and you're sort of giving them to your girlfriend.
At least twice. And I wasn't even interacting with the guy. He was like a guy like sitting like a few seats down and he was like flirting, making eye contact, whatever. And like, I don't obviously think he knew that my drink wasn't alcoholic, but I had a drink in my hand and he just kept ordering shots for me and would like cheers. And so I just like put the thing up and be like, hey, cheers. And then would just like give it to my friend that was next to me. Be like, there you go.
So here's a question I want to ask you. What goes through your mind when a guy is doing that for you? How do you feel about that guy when he's doing that to you?
Truthfully, it makes me a little bit uncomfortable if I'm being 100% honest, but that could just be me.
No, it's not just you.
Okay, cool.
That was a fucking great answer.
Okay, thank you.
I hope you motherfuckers are paying attention to that.
Yeah.
That pause and that look on her face. That was a rare glimpse. A rare glimpse of honesty from a woman. A very rare glimpse of like brutal honesty.
Yeah.
A dude is buying you drinks and you've never met him. He
didn't even introduce himself. He was just sitting away at the bar and was like,
hey cutie, have a drink. And it makes you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. I'm like, why are you trying to like get me drunk before you meet me? It's weird. Why can't you just meet me while I'm like in my state right now?
Do you think does it make you? I don't want to lead you on. I don't want to like lead you into an answer. But what does it make you think about his personality? Do you think that?
I think that he's super insecure.
Okay,
and he doesn't know how to talk to girls.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Fucking bingo. Again, pay attention, gentlemen. We are dropping fucking. We're dropping fucking bombs on you here. Look,
I do my best to be really honest with people, and sometimes.
Well, this is what the thing that I like about porn girls is that they are pretty fucking honest. Because
we've seen a lot, we've been through a lot. It's time to have honesty hour here.
it's because you don't have to hide it.
Yeah.
Right. Like an Instagram model is a hoe. But she's a secret hoe.
Yeah, she has to monetize that.
What she has to do is she has to like get dudes to slide. She has to present the fact that she's beautiful without looking like she's being a hoe, and get dudes to slide in her DMs so they can give her money and fly her out to places so she can be a hoe.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So, but with porn chicks, it's like, well, everyone knows I'm being paid to fuck on camera. So you don't have to hide that fact.
Yeah.
So you have the luxury of being honest.
Like my asshole is out on the internet. Like what do I have to hide?
And it is a delicious asshole.
Thank you.
We talked about we kind of skipped over this question before. What were some of your exes like? Like as in what did
dickheads.
Of course you're gonna say that now. Of course you're gonna say that now.
No, they
okay, but that's a good start. So your exes, right? Did they cheat on you?
Yes, pretty much all of them did.
Be honest here.
No, yeah.
No. I'm asking another question.
Okay.
Be honest here. Did you get a little bit wet when they told you they cheated on you?
No.
Bullshit.
I was usually very hurt by it, truthfully.
Bullshit.
I'm not kidding. I was one of those girls that was like, what the fuck do you mean? I was fine sharing. Like I was one of those girls that like I loved threesomes, but like don't do it behind my back.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty like
like you want to fuck another girl, go ahead and fuck another girl, but tell me, like let me know.
Yeah, right.
Like I just like wasn't down for
what kind of things did your boyfriends were they like are you like were they like band like drummers, were they like surfers, were they athletes, what were they?
Honestly, they were all kind of different. Like honestly, like let me go down the list. Like my very first boyfriend that I had, who was like the sweetest. He was the nicest boyfriend that I've ever had, like to date. Like he was such a sweet, kind-hearted boy and just cared about me so much. And the reason that we broke up is I like sat down one day, like just sitting in my room, and I was like, wow, I don't actually like this kid. I just like how much he likes me. Like that's all. Like I don't actually like him. I just like that he likes me so much.
That's fucking brutal.
Isn't it fucking sad?
So basically he was drying your pussy up being too nice.
Yeah. And we didn't even fuck. Even like we would like dry hump and make out for hours.
You're hearing it here, everybody. Look, see, Bella, this is why I'm so glad you're being honest with me. This is fucking this is what dudes need to hear. Dudes need to hear this shit. Like, he was like, you just phrased it beautifully too. You were like you loved the attention he was giving you.
I did. I really, really did. I loved how much attention. I also loved how much his family loved me. Like everyone. And he just loved me. Like he would literally bring me, like we were in school. We were sophomores in high school. And he would show up with like huge like pots of flowers because he was such an awkward boy. He didn't think to just get me a bouquet of flowers. So he'd buy me a whole pot of flowers.
Okay. So that was like high school boyfriend.
Yes.
And what about the guys after that?
Then I think after him, I dated this kid Wayne, and that lasted like a month, and that was such a stupid relationship. We were so the opposite. But he was really good at making out.
What was he? He was like what did he do?
He was like one of those like redneck hunter kids that like wore camo and bright orange to school all the time. And I'm like this little sweet vegetarian girl.
So how did you see him?
We had like history class together.
If he's wearing camo, how the hell did you find him?
It was when he was wearing orange is when I saw him. But he was one of them that cheated on me. This is still in high school.
Okay. And he cheated on you.
He cheated on me, and I was so devastated.
What a surprise! The hunter, the Chad guy who wears camo and goes out hunting on the weekends. He cheated on you.
I loved him, and he left me.
I hope we're not bringing back like terrible,
no, it's like,
traumatic.
I think he married and is still married to the girl though that he like cheated on me with.
What a loser.
No.
No. God damn it. Like the dude was on a roll. He should have just kept going. Fuck.
And then like there was this kid, this super mega loser whose name was Luke. I fucking hate him. If anybody knows who Luke Severance is, you can tell him he's a fucking loser and he should fucking die. Thank you.
How would you identify this guy? What was he? What kind of
fucking
guy was he?
Loser. Like
No,
nerd
stop
loser.
insulting the man. What kind of like I said, was he a hunter guy? Was he a biker? Was he a rapper? Was he
wore Fruit of the Loom white t-shirts, basketball shorts, and glasses, and cut his hair into like a bowl cut. That was a bad decision on my end. I'm sorry for myself.
Okay, so like after high school, after you graduated and stuff, what kind of guys were you dating then?
I had just turned 18, and then 2 days later, I met like a 25-year-old, and we started dating. That was a funny relationship because he was a bull rider.
A bull rider.
And I don't know if any of you guys know, but bull riders tend to be very short.
Huh. And you're a very tall girl.
I'm 6 foot tall. Does anyone want to guess how short this guy was?
I'm going to say 5'8".
Oh, I wish. I was much taller than what he was.
Damn. Well, I ain't got a problem. Like,
he was 5'5". He was the first guy I'd ever done anal with.
Look at that. See, there you go, guys. Then I didn't give a shit how tall you are. Look, she just fucking admitted it. Like every girl will say, "Oh, I want to do this taller than 6 foot." She let a guy who's 5'5" fuck her in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
All my short homies out there.
It's not about your height. Like I don't care how tall you are. Don't get me wrong. I like to feel like a tiny girl, so I do like bigger, taller like guys. But like I've dated shorter guys. In fact, I think everyone I've dated has been, except for like 2 people, have been at least 1 inch shorter than I am.
That makes sense.
Yeah, most of the guys I've dated were like 5'11" to 5'10", and I think like 2 of them are like 6'1" and 6'2". Yeah. I take that back. Noah was 6'7" in high school and is now 7'6".
Jesus Christ, that's a giant.
Is he
a basketball?
No, he's a band nerd.
Huh.
So that was my first boyfriend that he had, and everyone would always think that we were related because we did look very similar.
And you're both very tall.
And we're both very tall, and I have long brown hair, and he also had longer than mine brown hair, and he would let me wear his studded leather jacket.
God.
It's so hot. I love men with long hair. That's my favorite.
So would you say like rock?
Yeah.
Kind of guys that would be a thing for you?
Oh, I love rock guys and music. Musicians are my thing.
Huh. But you just told none of the dudes you just talked about were musicians.
I know. That's why they never worked out.
They snuck in those panties.
I will say though, none of them were like musicians, but all of them did music. Like the bull rider, he did music. Noah, he was in band. Wayne, he like rapped. Like
so I found
all of them were musically oriented.
Yeah, we found the common thread.
Yes, I like music.
That's what I was looking for. I was looking for like, okay, where's like the